Okay, you're live, Madam Chair.
Terrific. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to this meeting of the Board of Governors. Thank you so much for taking the time to be with us today. May I please ask all board members to go off mute now so that we can do the roll call. Toya, please take the roll.
Yes, Madam Chair. Senator Argo. Governor Robert Bogle. Representative Tim Briggs. Governor William Gindelsberger.
Present.
Governor Abigail Hancox. Governor Derek Harshberger. Secretary Akbar Hossain. Governor Daniel Klingerman.
I see you, Dan. I didn't hear you, but we see you.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I must not be working.
Thank you. Vice Chair David Mazer.
Here.
Governor Marian Moskowitz.
Here.
Acting Secretary of Education, Dr. Khalid Mumin. Representative Brad Roy. Senator Judith Schwenk. Chair Cynthia Shapira.
Here.
Governor Larry Skinner.
Here.
Vice Chair Samuel Smith.
Here.
Governor Skylar Walder. Here. Secretary Neil Weaver.
Here.
Governor Janet Yeomans.
Here.
Dr. Chitina Torelli-Helminiak.
And
This completes the roll call.
I see Deputy Secretary Kate Shaw is on for the Secretary of Education.
Great, thank you, Randy.
And
Tim
Briggs is on too.
Great, thanks, Representative Briggs.
Great, thank you. This completes the roll call. Thank you.
Randy, can you hear me now?
Yes, you're good, Dan. Thank you.
All right. Sorry about that.
Great.
Thank you. And we do have a quorum, correct, Toya?
Yes, we have a quorum, Madam Chair.
Thank you so much. Okay, great. All right. So before we begin our business of the board, we will hear any public comment. Let me ask Randy to moderate this portion.
Sure. For the virtual meetings of the public, we put a notice on the website that allows them to request an option to dial in. No one requested that option.
All right. Thank you very much. Now let me ask you if we received any requests for comments by any state union leaders.
Yes, Francis Cortez Funk, president of SCUPA.
Thank you.
Hello, good morning. Good morning, everybody. And I thank you for this opportunity and happy holidays to everyone. Good morning. My name is Francis Cortez Funk, and I'm the current president of the State College University Professional Association, known as SCUPA. We represent professionals who are the assistant and associate directors of admissions, financial aid, student activities, residence life, judicial, register, grant funded programs, and all others working with students. We are a committed 600 plus professional staff that provides support this past semester to 84,567 students enrolled in 2022 to 2023 term. I want to take this morning to acknowledge the SCUPA's negotiation team during this holiday season as they represent the members' common voice. They have prioritized their duties and responsibilities in addition to doing their work at their universities. The time invested in negotiations takes them away from their personal and family time as we fill our leadership roles. I appreciate the negotiations team's family as their sacrifices as their loved ones represent the members across the state. Our team is dedicated and are doing their due diligence in serving the members as we seek to negotiate a good contract that compensates members' work in assisting the 84,000 plus students. During this holiday, students' unions are valuable and essential in creating opportunities for students and families. So as we progress and go into the new academic year, the support and understanding of our job tax for the 600 plus professional students that serve over 84,000 students. And I thank you for this opportunity. And I appreciate everybody's services in negotiating contracts during this time. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your commentary. All right, let us now move to our business agenda. So we are here today for one action item, which is to vote on the appointment of the next president of Westchester University. Before we jump in, let me first say thank you to Chris Fiorentino for providing us a year's notice as he plans to retire next summer. Because of that, we've been able to approach this process well in advance to ensure that we have a smooth transition in July. The selection of a new president is a unique opportunity for the entire campus community and the leadership of the state system to come together to shape the future of the university. In accordance with our policy, the Westchester Council of Trustees requested authority to first fully consider the candidacy of their provost and executive vice president, Dr. Lori Bernotsky, before deciding whether or not to undertake a national search. After consulting with board leadership, Chancellor Greenstein authorized that approach, and the process began on campus with the formation of an inclusive, diverse, and cross-representative search committee. The committee's first task was to work together to identify what the university would need with its next president, what leadership skills and traits align with the future trajectory of the university. That process involved the committee gathering input from students, faculty, staff, alumni, and many others. The members then pored over that information and developed a leadership profile that served as the committee's guide, their touchstone, when considering who might best fill the role. That document provided a backdrop for conversations during the on-campus interviews of Dr. Bernotsky, where input was gathered from hundreds of students, faculty, staff, and alumni. The search committee completed its work and made its recommendation to the Council of Trustees to advance Dr. Bernotsky as the sole candidate. The council unanimously supported that recommendation and voted to send Dr. Bernotsky to the chancellor and ultimately to the board. So let me now please thank the Council of Trustees, chaired by former Senator Tommy Tomlinson, and the Presidential Search Committee, chaired by Chris Franklin, for all of their hard work. I also want to thank their search consultant, Julie Hawley from Greenwood Asher, for providing excellent support and assistance. This has been a locally driven process that responds to the needs of the university while recognizing that Westchester is part of a larger state system. In a very real sense, it is a living example of our system redesign promise to give universities greater responsibility over their strategic development in return for a higher degree of accountability to the board and to each other. Earlier this month, the board interviewed Lori and concluded that she is the best person to be the next president of Westchester University. Lori has proven at Westchester and at Penn West that she is a tremendous university leader and the perfect person to take Westchester University into the future. Throughout her extensive career in PASSHE, she has earned respect for her strategic planning, academic programming, and for helping students from all backgrounds have access to a high-quality education in a diverse, vibrant campus community that prepares them for success in life. So without further ado, I move that the Board of Governors appoints Dr. Lori Bernotsky as president of Westchester University of Pennsylvania, effective July 1st, 2024, and authorizes the chairwoman and the chancellor to execute the necessary documents. Do I have a second? Oh, thank you. Is there any discussion? Randy, any hands up from anybody?
Actually, there's a hand from Marion Moskowitz.
Okay.
Hi, everybody. I couldn't let this moment go by without a couple comments. We have been so lucky at Westchester. I'm on the Council of Trustees to have great presidents in our history. And I am so excited that Lori has stepped up to put her name in to do this job. The council knows Lori really well. She's an incredible person. She's an incredible leader. But most importantly, she's an incredible team builder. And as we move forward in Westchester, we are so sad to see Chris retire, but I couldn't think of a better person to take Lori's place. And we are honored to have her. We hope you all vote for her. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Marion. Appreciate those comments. Is there any other discussion?
Other hands.
Okay, then. All right. And I'll call the question. All in favor, please say aye.
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 Are there any opposed? Okay. I hear no opposition. So therefore, the motion carries. Congratulations, Dr. Bernotsky. Would you like to offer any brief comments to the board?
I would. Thank you. Thank you. I'm really deeply honored and humbled by this vote. And as a first-generation college student who grew up in rural Eastern PA, I understand firsthand the transformative power of education as the great equalizer, especially public higher education. And that's why I've devoted my entire career to public higher ed and why this opportunity means so much to me. So thank you, Chair Shapira, Chancellor Greenstein, the entire Board of Governors for the opportunity to serve as the 16th president of Westchester University. And I'd also like to add my thanks to the Westchester Council of Trustees, in particular, Senator Tomlinson, Chris Franklin, and 2 other council members, Sue Schick, John Ireland, and certainly Governor Moskowitz, who worked tirelessly along with the University Search Committee to conduct a robust and inclusive process. And having been away at Penn West for more than a year, it was a fantastic opportunity to hear from everyone involved about the great things that are continuing to happen at Westchester under President Fiorentino's leadership. And speaking of Penn West, of course, many thanks to the faculty, staff, students, COT, and community members who I've been working with there as interim president. I've learned so much at Penn West, and I look forward to bringing those lessons learned back with me. And you know, there's something really inspiring about having had the chance to work on 4 different campuses within our state system. And even though we're on different sides of the state, we serve different communities. I think the brand message that Penn West recently adopted applies to us as a system, and that is better together. As a state system, we're more than the sum of our parts, and we can serve the students of Pennsylvania better together. And having spent my entire 27-year career at this state system, I can say the success of Westchester and of our system as a whole is a goal I will work for tirelessly so we can continue to serve the students of our Commonwealth. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for those comments, and so appreciated that you speak about how this is so good for the system as a whole, and working together, we're a better system. So appreciate that. Okay, well, with no other business to come before the board, we stand adjourned. Please, everybody, have a wonderful Christmas and a very healthy and happy New Year, and we'll see you all in the new year.
Thank you. Same to you.
Thank you. You also.
Thank you. Happy holidays, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.